The two plant-based milks that I regularly make at home are oat milk, which I have already shared the tutorial for, and coconut milk. In fact, I have been making coconut milk for far longer than oat milk. I tend to either use fresh or desiccated coconut flakes depending on what I have on hand. If using fresh coconut, cut the meat into small pieces so that they don't put too much strain on the blender. If using desiccated flakes, soak them in some hot water for about 20 minutes. This will not only soften them but also allow the fat-soluble nutrients to be extracted as the fat melts into the water. I like to use 1 cup of desiccated flakes with 2 cups of water. For fresh coconut, I find that 1.5 cups of finely cut pieces mixed with 2 cups of water yield a nice consistency that is suitable to use as a tea or coffee creamer. For curries and sauces, you may want a creamier milk, so then just reduce the amount of water. If this can be helpful to you, you can also check the video that I shared about how I crack open a mature coconut and remove the flesh. If you're using this milk in curries and sauces, just passing the mixture through a strainer will probably suffice. The coconut pulp can be used just like the flakes in other recipes like cakes or cookies. Or you can freeze it until you have a certain quantity and then make coconut flour with it. If you're using this milk in your tea or coffee or for drinking, you may want to pass it through a fine cotton cloth to remove all the finer bits and grits. The coconut milk can be stored in a clean jar for up to 4 days in the refrigerator. If you have used fresh coconuts, the milk does have a superior taste if consumed right away, but it may go rancid more quickly, so it is best to consume it within a day. When cold, there may be a solid layer that forms on top depending on how creamy you made the milk. You can gently warm the milk in a bain-marie to melt that solid layer. So that's pretty much how you can make your own coconut milk at home. Not only is it more economical, but the resulting milk is fresh with no additives like gums and thickeners that sometimes change the consistency and also affect certain recipes. For more tips and recipes, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. So I will see you soon.